What's up, YouTube? What's going on with y'all? Hoping y'all having a great day. But I want to talk about why women like to say they're celibate. Um, Now, what women like to do is they like to tell men that they're celibate because they dealt with a lot of bad men in the past that probably didn't serve them well, and they didn't make the best decisions. They had poor judgment when it came to men because, most women, their prime, they give their prime years and their best years to a toxic man or a man that don't mean them no good. And then, once they washed up and ran through and, they have nothing else to offer, they want a good guy to come in their life and play cleanup man. And that's not fair to the good guy. When he has to jump through hoops and hurdles to earn you, when the toxic man, he didn't have to contribute nothing, but he had access to everything. So let's break this shit down real quick, man. Like, women, let me turn my mic up a little bit. All right, cool. Women like to use celibacy as a manipulation tactic to try to get you to invest in them. Women will use their coochie to manipulate men. They use it as a doggy treat to like dangle it over your head. Like, yeah, if you do this, yeah, you get a treat. Yeah, you get my hair and nails done, you get a treat. Yeah, you spend money on me, take me to nice dinners, buy me a purse, you get a treat. And women's coochie is they only bargaining chip. So why would you let a woman manipulate you, especially with some used box that had been ran through, played with, slapped around, jumped up and down on? Like, why would you even want to take her serious? I had a lot of women tell me that they were celibate. Come to find out, it wasn't true. Yeah, a woman will tell you what you want to hear if you believe it, but I pay attention to behavior. You know, Women are the biggest pretenders. They the biggest actors on the planet, the biggest contradictors on the planet. So, yeah, a woman will tell you what you want to hear if you're going to believe it. But no, women like to use this as a manipulation tactic, especially like they be like, "Well, I'm waiting on my husband. I'm on my husband." You know what I'm saying? When a man give me a ring, he get access to my body. After everybody in your past and jumped up and down on it, now you want to save it? Nah, we ain't doing that, fellas. If a woman has been touched by another man, if she has kids by another man, she is not worth the wait. She is not. Now, I understand she probably made some mistakes in the past, but it's not your job to pay for those mistakes. Her early life decisions was her early life decisions. You know what I'm saying? You want to wait till you had 8 kids by 13 different men to decide you want to, hold out until marriage, or you want to hold out for the right guy. I think that's something you should have did in your early years. You know what I'm saying? So, no. And why would a man that has his shit together, want to take on that baggage? He doesn't want to. He wants something, that's, ain't been jumped up and down on, passed around like a hot potato, whatever the case may be. But women try to use this as a manipulation tactic. Hold on, let me get a squig of water real quick. All right, yeah, that's better. But no, back in the day, man, I would never forget. So, I used to go to this church back in the day, man, and I was talking with the pastor, and he was talking about, well, my wife made me wait 7 years before I could even touch her. Like, I mean, he said that shit with a badge of honor. and she already had 2 kids by another man prior to him, and and I'm like, dude, for real? And then he was talking about, well, you know what I'm saying? I gave up basketball because, I mean, he comes from a basketball family where, you know, all his brothers and them, they played overseas. Like, and I think he had one brother that played in the NBA. I'm not for sure. But, I mean, he came from a basketball family because most of his brothers played basketball or they played, you know, in a league overseas. They didn't play. One of them only played in the NBA, but the other two played overseas. And he actually gave up playing basketball for a woman. Fellas, let me tell you something. You don't never give up your purpose for a woman. That's the dumbest shit that you can do. Man, a woman ain't gonna do nothing but drag you down. You don't never give up your purpose for a woman, man. The woman that's coming into your life, she's you not coming into hers. So he let this woman manipulate him to waiting 7 years. Talking about, well, yeah, I turned my life to God and this and that. And he was like, well, if I didn't get on board with her, I could have lost my wife. Then good. The best thing a woman can do is walk out of your life. You know what I'm saying? Right. Unless your woman like bringing like actual value to your life, bro, you're not you're not losing anything. Your life is gonna better be good with or without her. So I'm just sitting there listening to him and talk about, yeah, man. He was just making it seem like it was a badge of honor. I'm like, dude, ain't nothing good about that, bro. If anything, she manipulated your fool eyes. Like, and you're not even spiritually astute. And then he was breaking down the part where he was addicted to porn and all that. And I'm not judging him like that because everybody, has demons. Everybody has vices or whatever. So, I mean, I'm not judging him on that. I mean, but the part that really made me look at him as a sucker is because she knew you had a weakness for porn. She knew you can control your libido. She knew you had a weakness for sex. So she used that to her advantage. Anytime that you show a woman your weakness or your vulnerability, she gonna use that shit to her advantage, and that's what she did. So basically, she said either you gonna get right or you gonna get left, and he fell right into the trap. And because if it would have been me, I would have been like, see ya. You know what I'm saying? I hope you find him. Because, no, man, I'm not, no. 7 years? Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man, you can't hold out too long. You going to fuck around and catch prostate cancer. But, nah, man, you don't, nah, man, you gotta release. Man, if you want to live longer, you gotta release. Yeah, man, you can't, 7 years? God damn, nah, I can't do that one. But yeah, I would have cut her off immediately. I'm like, okay, well, hey, good luck with you on your journey, but I'm gonna focus on my purpose. You know what I'm saying? If God put you here to do the same thing, you don't give up your purpose for no woman, man, because a woman ain't gonna do nothing but slow you down. Women require too much time, effort, and attention. You know what I'm saying? And if you do decide to deal with a woman that has baggage like that, like, kids by other men, she better be bringing a lot of value to your life. A lot of value. A lot of value. So, you know what I'm saying? I have nothing against women that have kids or nothing like that. But if you're gonna deal with a woman that has kids, she better be bringing a lot of value to you. She better be contributing to the process of your progress. So yeah, fellas, that's all I wanted to talk about today, man. Just be careful when women tell you they're celibate because they ain't doing nothing but try to sell you wolf cookies to, manipulate you into what they want you to do. You know what I'm saying? You only a real man when you fall sucker to their BS. So that's all I wanted to talk about, fellas. I get up with you guys later.